Hey girls, so I'm going to talk a little bit about YouTube tips and advice. I've been asked to make this video quite a lot. Kind of just going to share with you guys my experiences and just some little tips and hopefully some things that'll help y'all out. Okay, so first to start off, if you want to be a YouTube makeup guru, that's at least what I am, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. You obviously make a channel, and then you can put a channel background, whatever, get all that done, make some videos, and then a lot of people ask me, how did you get so many people to find your videos? Or how do you have all these views on your videos? Or how did you get the subscribers that you have? That's mainly the question. And the big thing is, it's really not all about the subscribers. It may seem like that because maybe that's kind of like a status thing or whatever, to feel like, oh, so-and-so has 10,000, oh, she only has, 500, whatever. Which it's really not about that, but I'll get into that in a second. But so the first thing is you want to somehow get your videos out there. That's probably the hardest thing. When I first started, I made a video and it only got 50 views in like a week, which is not that much, and I was just watching other girls that had thousands of subscribers or whatever, and I was so confused on why my video wasn't getting viewed. I kind of felt like my video was maybe lost in YouTube, and if you make videos or you're new to making videos, you might kind of know what I mean about that. But basically what I mean is those first couple weeks that you make a video, or even the first few days when no one has viewed the video and your video is kind of just out floating around in YouTube with all the other millions of videos on here, that's kind of the time where you really need to decide what to do to kind of market your videos. So what I did was I searched for other gurus and I went and subscribed to them. That's a really good thing, especially if you subscribe to girls who have less than 500 subscribers. That's what I realized, that if you have less, maybe some other people, but at that time, if they had less than 500 subscribers and I wanted to subscribe, you normally get an email notification when you get a subscriber, but when you get to the point of having over 1,000 subscribers, you normally shut those emails off because it just gets annoying and it's too many emails. So some people who have less subscribers still get those emails and they will still go on and respond to every single person who subscribes, which I think was absolutely great, and I would love to do that if I could, but that would just take forever. So back to my point. So a lot of the time, if they're also kind of a starting out guru, and so are you, and they see you subscribe, a lot of time they'll subscribe back to you, and not as a thing like, oh, you subscribed, I feel like I have to subscribe back to you, but more of if they check out your videos, they see you're also, a makeup guru or whatever, and they feel the interest in your videos, and they'll normally subscribe back to you. So there you go, you have one subscriber now. And then you can always work out things, to get shout-outs or whatever. But just as a general rule, which I really didn't understand, and I think a lot of people don't understand, especially if you're starting out, is when you message a guru who's famous, I think I remember myself messaging, I think I messaged All That Glitters or something, and I messaged her and I was like, could you please do a shout out for me? And I thought I said it completely nicely and whatever, and I love her, I'm not saying anything bad about her, but I'm just saying that I don't think a lot of people understand the mass amount of requests for that people that are really big on YouTube get. I'm not even that big on YouTube, and I still get hundreds and hundreds of messages saying, will you please do a shout out for me? And I would love to do a shout out for everyone, but it's really, it's hard to do a shout out for one specific person, if they just ask, because then you feel like you need to do a shout out for everyone. So back to my point. So that really is not a very efficient way of getting subscribers, especially if you ask people that are super famous, which in your mind you would think, oh, she has 1 million subscribers. If I ask her for a shout out, then I'll get, 500,000 subscribers. It doesn't really work that way because that's just too easy, And the more subscribers they have, the more likely they are to get that many more requests to have a shout out. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But back to the point. So that's a good way to kind of get subscribers. And then a lot of gurus who are just starting out will do shout outs. That's something that a lot of gurus that don't have many subscribers do like to do. And I like to do share the love tags. Those are nice, where you just, you go through people that you watch and whatever. I did one a little while ago. But anyway, so a lot of gurus do those shout out videos, which is a good way to kind of become, YouTube friends with someone who, you say, I'll give you a shout out, and then you give them one, and they give you one, then, you get 20 subscribers. And it just keeps building like that. I think the hardest thing is to get to 1,000. I think once you hit 1,000 subscribers, for some reason, it all just goes faster. I kind of feel like the more subscribers you have, the faster you get them. And I'm not quite sure why that is. It might have to do something with the way YouTube might market your videos, like they might put them on the front page or something because you're getting subscribers. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but somehow that's what it seems to me as. So yeah, I hope that kind of helped you out a little bit. And again, for like haters, which people ask me about, just, you have to ignore them. I don't know. Everyone gets haters. People are always going to not like what you're doing. They're also going to want to criticize you. So you just have to kind of get over that. Again, with people finding out from your school, I don't know. That's kind of an interesting subject because people, like, everyone knows at my school. Everyone basically in the town that I live in knows about my videos. So it's really not that big of a deal to me anymore. But when they found out, it was a big deal. And I don't know, I was just really embarrassed and it was really weird. So again, I think if you want to become to the point where you want to be big on YouTube, then you have to decide that it's okay for people to know what you do. And I think that also helped me out. I think that might have been something that boosted my views. I think, like, my whole grade seeing my videos, like 300 people, 400 people, whatever, and then telling their friends and then whatever, because I'll get a lot of messages and they'll be like, oh, I go to school with your friend and I live in New York. And I live in Texas, so I don't live in New York. But anyways, that just shows that my friends, like, told their friends that live other places, that told their friends, and just kind of travels. So I think that really helped out with my videos and just with me getting views. One of my other videos that was really popular was the one that was called Mean Girls, which I think was such a good video because it really was just the exact thing that every single girl goes through. Every girl in high school, middle school, college even, has problems with girls being mean, just girls being catty, drama, all that kind of thing. So I made a video about that, and that really reached out to girls all over the world, which is pretty cool. So if you do videos like that, you try to do things that'll just interest people and, do original ideas so people will feel like, oh, this girl has this really cool video that I've never seen before, whatever. Real quickly, I want to throw in a shout out for Ryan Abbey because he helped me out when I was just starting out. So he used to have an account, Ryan Abbey Makes It Happen. And when I first was on YouTube, I got suspended. I'm not really sure why, but I was suspended. My account was suspended, and I ended up making this account. And that happened to him, and he had like 60,000 subscribers. So go check him out. I'll link his new channel in the sidebar. He makes like comedy sketch videos if you like that kind of thing. They're really funny. So please do that for me because he's super sweet and he's really good if you have any more technical questions about maybe becoming partner and that sort of thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I gave you a little bit of insight on how to be a YouTube guru. And feel free to comment if you have any questions. A lot of people like to help out in the comments, so just send me a message if you still are kind of wondering. Thanks, guys.